heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness, and in turn salvation, can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire acquires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, You lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals, we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the Mother Crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mother Crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mother Crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
Здрасте.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's
Когда
nice
вас
to have you
останавливала,
aboard,
мою
honestly.
нет. Пойдет.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions
Типа
for
нормально.
this.
У вас как? У нас пекло нереальное, господи. Я не вывожу такую погоду, я против такой погоды. А ты еще в зал ходишь? Зачем?
Clive, was it?
Жизненные силы и без того покидают нас. У вас норм? У нас, блин, вечером 31.
What happened? Is everything all right? No, it's not.
You! Newcomer! I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
Завидую, что у нас в 6, в 7 вечера 31 духоты.
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's
Люблю
Bales. It's on
жертв.
the outskirts of Lost.
А можно такие люди, как вы, будут жить на отдельной планете? Ну, например, на Марсе. В Венере еще лучше.
And do not linger. Why? It may already be too late.
Ладно, да, сейчас поговорим с Харон потом.
So what god's-forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The
Oriflamme.
holy capital. And what business would you lot having... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Это купить? Спасибо, не надо. У меня есть свое. Намного лучше.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
Отто шмотто. Травмировал спину.
So you're really
Вот
going
это
through
ваши
with it?
спортзалы, все.
Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Частей Final Fantasy есть.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment.
Но если это
Seems the
16,
iron in the
то их
mortars gave him
существует
more than enough to
16.
dampen old Sylvester's
И
spirits.
спин-оффы разные.
His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one.
Уверена, через пару лет
Still,
Ну, годика
might work to our
4
advantage on this
выйдет
occasion. Wars breed
17-е.
chaos on the front lines and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er
Що там Київ? Горить чи не горить?
back alleys of Oriflamme, no trouble. Is making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone traveling in or out of Oriflamme.
А если бы это было 15-е тогда шло? Ну, тогда бы выходило 16-е.
I might just know of a way.
There's.
Well, no, not that.
В пределах нормы? А какая у тебя норма? Азиэр говорит, что духота это прекрасно.
I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're
Типа
coming.
можно голым
We
ходить.
go way back. And she's a true friend of
А
the
интересно, как далеко он пойдет голый.
Sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
По квартире.
Don't go blinding her with
Ты
your
хочешь
charm now,
кругосветку?
lad. I'll
Ну,
be
как далеко ты
expecting
сможешь
a
уйти?
full report when you get back.
Ну, не то чтобы как-то мешало. Блять, я пока поработала, при том, что работа не особо-то была напряженная. Я мокрая была, а чуваку лежать на клеенчатой кушетке вообще в кайф было. Пока не догонят, дыню вставят. Доступные отчеты союзников.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Clive, was it?
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Ну и где ваш страдай Валей? Страдай Валей это чисто для души для меня. Сейчас всех ходов наделаю. Бля, и мне один, спасибо. Со всеми соусами, горчичка, майонезик, кичунезик, все туда. Страдай Валей, то я себе играю для души. У Лайфа на стриме, у тебя на стриме. Сижу, чилямбосикаю, пока вы там душитесь. Времени у меня, чтобы переиграть все свои хотительные игры, не так уж и много. А если все играть на стримах, то мы с вами не поиграем практически ни во что. А нам не надо, не надо. А я не понимаю, что в игре вот это делать надо. Ну пока мультики смотреть, по сюжету идти. Бля, ты такого босса в прошлый раз пропустил. Мы Ифритом бились против Ифрита. Красотища была. Два огромных кайдзю махали друг другу челюсти. А, в Страдай Валей? Да это фермочка обычная. Выбираешь себе тип фермы, там в зависимости от местности будет зависеть твое направление твоей фермы. Если это речная карта, то ты в основном будешь на рыбалке, потому что там не особо много места для полей. Если это стандартная, то там что хочешь делай, но там нет рыбалки. Надо будет ходить в город. Курочек выращивай, яблочки выращивай. Выполняй задания, которые тебе дают. Хочешь не выполняй, хочешь выполняй. Но там тебе разные плюхи могут выпасть. Есть еще данжены, куда ты должен спускаться, чтобы всякие минералы добывать, которые улучшают твое снаряжение. И тоже плюхи тебе дают. Там с монстриками надо бороться. Прикольная штука, мне нравится. Но я такое люблю играть на чиле. Смерти, да, есть. Пока убрали все эти фермочки, когда поддержку флеш в браузере убрали, помню, тюрягу, зомби-ферму, клондайк. Бля, у меня была обычная ферма у этой. Она, по-моему, так и называлась ферма. И у меня подружка, она, блядь, по будильнику это все делала. Заводила, чтобы там сходить у друзей, пособирать яйца, что-то там натырить. Это была жесть. Я, конечно, всяко понимаю, но... Потому что там энергия была. Какая энергия? Зачем? Не одобряю игры, где тебя ограничивает энергией. Ну, я не знаю. Ну, типа, я туда заходила, тоже там что-то клацала. Ну, как браузер, когда там... Вместо того, чтобы проект делать на сдачу, ты заходишь, блин, эти яйца собираешь. Ну, такое, чисто на этом... Ну, нефиг делать. Ну, она прям там все жестко это делала. А теперь, главное, на меня смотрят косо. Типа, что? Ты в игры играешь? Блять, я хотя бы не упарусь по будильнику в это делать.
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Не, игры по будильнику это на первое время норм. Пока игра завлекает, потом превращается в рутину, а потом игра дропается. Ну, то оно примерно так, наверное, и случилось. Я не помню. Я не помню, где и когда я бросила. А вы играли в ту ферму? Я ж еще такая жопошница. Меня такие флеш-игры могут завлечь только если они симпатичны. Вот по типу стардюшек очень много игр, но они мне не нравятся визуально. И мне только заходит стардюшка. Все. Я очень мнительная по поводу визуала игры. Главный ботаник это где?
you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance,
Блин, это не то.
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quintin a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them.
Не,
They're
извините.
probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a
У тебя
bearer like
спина больная.
yourself to open them up.
Сейчас докрадешься,
So,
потом вообще встать не
Will you have
сможешь.
a word with them? Help them settle in?
Шо? 0 гил? Не, спасибо.
Suit yourself. There are plenty more bearers in the village.
Так, куда? Где? Карта мира. О, тут. Завтра на стажировку. А во сколько тебе? Мне завтра тоже туда на работу идти, и там целый день отпахивать, и еще вот эта голимая машинка. Короче, а еще там нет туалета, но хотя бы есть вкусный кофе.
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
Yes. Here.
Вообще завтра к 11, к 12. А так работаю с 10. Ну нормально, не на 7. У меня мама в 5 утра встает, чтобы добраться до работы. А не всегда получается лечь спать в 12, в 11.
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
That's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's...
Там, глядишь, вообще не увидимся. Тебе хорошо, а пропускать много стримов нехорошо.
I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have
Но
first pick.
зато начнешь ценить свое время на стримах и не душиться там, где можно не душиться.
He's never this late.
Чё я? А там, глядишь, и вообще играть только те игры, которые хочется и нравятся, а не все, что там заказывают, накидывают. А буду упахиваться, как Вэл психовать, а что ж света белого не видеть. Они видят белый свет? Что ты думаешь, прям не видят? Видят. Как минимум, им надо добраться до работы и уехать с работы. Господи, а где у вас тут выход? Ну как на мост подняться? Да, господи. Там, где Велпикс, там темные ночи. И рано темнеет. Где? В Краснодаре? Чё там рано темнеет? А что у меня с голосом случилось? О боже, смотри, какой красивый лес. Чат. Да, официально, это самый красивый лес. Мы хотим с напарником 4 на 4, так что когда будут выходные выпадать на будни, стримам быть. А как хорошо, что у тебя только одна проблема, это стримы. О, привет. Сейчас приду. Чуть-чуть включаем кондиционерчик, буду дыхать вообще не мочу. Потому что до Северного полюса далеко, у нас белые ночи сейчас. А, в этом у нас, короче, это у вас как-то нестандартно темнеют ночью. У нас ночи темнеют по стандарту. О, блин, можно без виверны? Коммуналку оплатил, еды купил, по дому у него дела поделал. Он делает, что хочет. Там. За пару слов, что кому-то надо туда, кому-то надо сюда, приедь, приди. Садухов, огородов нема. Не. Ну, просто ты так переживаешь, что где-то какой-то стрим пропадет. Типа, было бы это таким важным. О-о. О-о. Вот это я форсунула. Ладненько. В 4 часа уже светло, и какая-то ненормальная птичка у нас поселилась под соседней крышей, которая начинает орать в это время. Она просыпается, и тебя будет. Я стабильно просыпаюсь в 5:30, потому что мама не слышит будильник. Собаку с вольера надо выпустить, потому что она привыкла, что в это время ее уже выпускают. Всех выпускаю, всех бужу и ложусь обратно досыпать. И потом окончательно встаю в 9.
Northreach.
Корея уснуть не дает. Ну вот это уже ближе к правде. Знаете, сегодня чувак был, говорит, что он стабильно, спокойно ложится спать часов в 10. Говорит, ну да, чуть-чуть покручусь, но так засыпаю нормально. Блин, ну это вообще кайф, наверное, когда ты вот так вот раненько ложишься спать. И тебе это не составляет никаких проблем. Я если ляжу в 10, я потом проснусь в 2 часа ночи и хрен засну. Закрыто дома пекло, но тихо. А кондера у вас нема? Как можно жить без кондера? Я такая слабая, что я не понимаю. Даже пускай он не целый день шпарит, но на пару часиков включить, оно тебе температурку понизило, и хорошо. Хоть ноздри могут разлипнуть и дышать нормально. Мне не нравится это название «Гнездо дракона». Разрешите, мадам. Мадам, будьте добры.
What did you say was in these pies again?
Oh, and a chine of roast
A
onion.
plum for the apple of your eye.
You there! Fancy a drop of the Empire's
The right to
finest?
confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
Not another step, branded, or you'll be spending the night in a cell.
Двухэтажка древняя, окно около подъезда впритык, некуда его выводить, чтобы другим не мешало. Ну и район такой, что нам тут часть снаружи какие-нибудь дурашлёп разломают. Прекрасно. Ну где мне искать вашу мадам? А, вот он. Она похожа на какую-то принцессу из Шрека. Вот такую бабу с родинкой над губой.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever
Его на
did
всю
anyway.
ночь не включишь, свежий воздух
Do you
лучше.
think you could please me?
Ну, если он есть.
Clive?
Свежий воздух. Вот у меня окно открыто целыми днями, воздуха нет один хрен. Поэтому я
Let us
закрываю,
leave such
включаю где-то на часик
impersonal
кондёр,
titles to my
наслаждаюсь
less
температуру,
preferred
есть чем
clientele.
дышать.
You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but
Выключаешь, открываешь
help you?
окно, все хорошо.
Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor.
Я обещан другой.
Wait, what?
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Так уже ж вроде закат.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
А мне тут можно гулять, где захочу, или не стоит?
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
And I suppose I'll need to get my coin purse.
Боже, это просто царство бубов. Зовите Дарка.
Veritable midden, teeming with vermin.
Ugh, you need not remind me. Their incessant chittering is ringing in my ears even now.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Я что от этой миссии чуть-чуть кринжатины ловлю.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. He'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every gil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired.
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman to the...
The markets are...
Ugh, you need not remind me. They're incessant.
It's not been half a moon since Bellen's took.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off!
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Вот зачем оно нам надо? Hmm?
Oriflamme. How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's enough for today, Branded.
That's enough dallying, you two. Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
When the one's the capital...
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
И чё, помахаемся с местными шумом. У меня он как меч. А, то есть, ну, ту магию использовать можно.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant.
Жесть, чем она их так завлекает?
What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Учитесь.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village. That's enough.
Ой, здрасте, покемончик. Может, это уже финал? Нет. У меня был вопрос на стриме, сама выпила это смелость или нет. А вот, короче, еще один философский вопрос.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man.
Когда в компании друзей не пьешь, то тебе предлагают выпить, тебе понравится и так далее. А когда не куришь, то говорят правильное. Не на себе. Увидел в инете. Подожди. В компании друзей не пьешь, то тебе предлагают выпить. Тебе понравится. А когда не куришь, то говорят правильно. А, типа правильно, что не куришь?
You said her name was Tatienne.
А в чем вопрос?
Did you follow me?
No, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good
А
reason
почему
to.
так?
But no.
Ну, потому что
I was sent to find Yannick.
сигареты
By the
это
looks of
как
things,
бы
I have.
с
We both
любой
found who we were
стороны
searching for.
вред своему
Yeah, he was
здоровью.
a jealous sod.
Алкоголь как бы
Couldn't stand the
тоже,
thought of his
но
woman
если
with
в
someone
меру,
else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb.
то это может быть просто
Thinks she's got herself a new
увеселительно
gallant.
и даже вкусно.
Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him.
Но
We know
если
he's
в
all
меру,
talk, but then he disappears
все,
off
что
to
сверх
Mortis and
меры, это очень
dealings
плохо.
and
А
doesn't come
сигареты
back.
в любом
If you mean this
виде
comb,
не очень хорошо.
it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one
Ну все, я сейчас приду.
in the hope
Ты
they'd
что,
wed.
за сигаретами пришел?
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss.
Сохом.
When the lads
Так
come
что
to get Yannick's
завидуй.
body,
А у меня только
I'll
что
see
свой
that
допила,
Tatiana
и
is
еще
delivered to
10
the Vale.
баночек стоит.
Is that wise?
Свежевыжатого
there
апельсинового
won't be any
сока
covering up this
и
mess.
шоколадка Милка с
The
Орео
most we can hope for is
в
that the dame doesn't
холодильнике.
hold it against us.
Еще можно сделать
Speaking of
себе
which,
бутербродиков с
I saw her
колбаской.
in Moore just now. Could you tell her what happened?
И мороженое 3 штучки
Might have better
лежит
coming from
в
you.
морозилочке. Что кто еще кому завидовать будет?
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Ну, такое задание, конечно.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Ну хорошо, что тут тебя хоть не кидает за 300 миллионов километров от задания к заданию, и она относительно рядышком.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Что, на крыльях полетим? Врубайте айконов и видео айконов.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back.
Со льдом.
So you best make
Слушай,
ready.
что-то на богатом.
The world won't save
На
itself.
роскошном, я даже сказала. Пам-пам-пам.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do.
Кстати, в субботу где-то иду по-настоящему с другом пить пиво и отмечать мое завершение учебы. Фотоотчеты нам, пожалуйста. Типа мы с вами.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all.
И да, мне не 18, одногруппник
Just wondering
купить.
if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as
Смотри,
planned.
а то это зажопят полицейские, придут мамки, будут мораль читать, а мамка типа по
And if
жопе
the
даст.
passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way.
Кто-нибудь сейчас быстрые ноги.
Try to stay outside.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty. All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
One single man from reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
Garrison, I swear this passage is
Enemies upon us!
Of course it did.
perfect plan, Clive. Perfect plan.
Not this time. That's enough.
Да что-то мы их размотали как-то изи.
It never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
Главное, чтобы покемона не было вот так.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Да, От пива, я думаю, не будет.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Captain!
To arms!
Where do they all come from?
Summon the cannoneer! At once! Stay down!
Вот это махина.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
To the talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Найс сначала.
You feel that? Something in the air.
Ether.
Дальше.
It's ether.
Then we better make this quick. Too slow.
Один. Пердяча. Там. Блин.
Not this time.
Здравствуй, Матфредди. Эта игра так же играть вообще что? Я не знаю, это в моем случае это лучшая за 2024 игра для меня. Акаша? Алкаша? Алкаша?
Poor wretch.
Save your pity. You get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
Блин! Ау. Нет. Спиналочка. Да, мы тут дошли до какого-то сюжетного поворота, где говорится: осторожно, это сюжетный поворот, вы дальше не сможете вернуться, поэтому где-то пахнет. Ну, хотя бы середина игры. Если честно, я от нее кайфую. Прям вот в кайф.
To that. The Kashiko know he was still a man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Это не последняя финалочка, потому что последняя седьмая ребёрс. Бля, ну, не хочется думать о печальном, но, наверное, я до нее не доберусь.
God, duty's a death sentence in this place. The Sylvester cares. Deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else. Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
You said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, and Ethan thought you did. Maybe those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Пропустите, пожалуйста.
Doesn't look that far. Right. Yo. Whoa. Some help.
Hold on.
Очканули? Да, конечно, очканули, что я вас не знаю.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Боже, посмотрите на эту красоту. Мановара, ваша игра тоже такая красивая?
This might take a while.
Даже, конечно же, лучше. Капа. Да, стоим. Дождь. Ой. А когда собирательства всякие собираются, там тоже такой приятный звон монеток? А кристаллы там тоже такие красивые? А ГГ там тоже такая секуашечка? А когда вы ее выпустите уже? А когда можно будет играть? И скоро. А мановар. Давай по-братски. Сколько стоит, чтобы скоро выпустить? Мы сейчас с чатом скинемся. Давай так, чтобы завтра. Ну ладно, послезавтра. Лямов 200... 200 чего? Евро? Долларов? Гривнов? Евро. Угу. Сейчас где-то у меня в коробочке отложено было. Сейчас я посмотрю. А одной бумажкой достаточно будет? Вот 20 евро точно есть. Я туда просто дорисую нолики. И скину фоточкой тебе. А ты там распечатаешь. Договорились? Это какие-то соус-приколы. Когда босса ставят потом обычным мобом. Так, хай, тобі сиська чешется. Ау. Ау! Дай. Да, ну ты посмотри. Почти точный ворот. Что-то мне хпшечков не хватает. Кстати. Пим-пим-пим. Заполнен наполовину. Нажмите. Молодец, хочу. Не хватает. Друзья, смотрю на вот это все, я просто не представляю, сколько сюда сил положено. Человека часов.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out. The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Классно, что огонечек светит мне зад и не светит нифига вперед. Красиво.
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum.
Девушка ниже мужчины роста, сразу видно азиатская игра. Если бы она была выше, это была бы какая-то имба девушка.
Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide and seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
А что, у вас в игре такого не делают? Это типа осуждается? О боже, ты посмотри, как красиво.
something you two want done. Maybe later.
Stay down!
That's enough.
В современных американских играх обычно мужчина и женщина одного роста. Ой, типа от роста что-то там зависело.
But how could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
The two places connected somehow.
Я не знаю, я, как владелица высокого роста, приверженец вот таких вот азиатских ценностей, чтобы персонажка была ниже персонажа. Моему глазу так приятней. И все. Боже, а в современном мире вообще принято цветы дарить женщинам, или это тоже уже как-то за гранью нормальности? Ах, хз, ну и мне интересно, может девки вот там верещат о том, что они не получают от мужиков цветы, может потому что типа мужики боятся просто быть осужденными? Мне делают эпизоды, мужчина женится и цветы дарит. Но в Стардию, допустим, да, там есть возможность жениться и детей нарожать. Ну, то есть ты сидишь на огородике, ухаживаешь за огородиками, а тут еще, понимаешь, вот эти вот стандартные ценности. Семья, дети, жена на кухне. Я забыла же, что было. Не дожал.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
О мой бог. Так, официально это самая красивая финалка. Самая.
Where did that come from?
If I had to guess...
Какая арена, как для битвы с боссом. И не просто боссом. Давно с Айконами не бились.
Another victim of the flood.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always.
Whoa. Отдыхать и начаться сегодня с нашала. Я просто даже сидеть уже... О, у меня сегодня такое днем было, так что да, иди отдыхай. Чувак. Воу. Нет.
Always.
Воу. Ни хера не видно.
alive! Look out!
Воу-воу-воу-воу-воу-воу-воу-воу-воу, куда? Ты что, дурной? Что творишь? Да ты посмотри. Да ну что ты не реагируешь? Странно, Сесли.
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane
Да никто
commander
не
would send his
слышал,
men
мы
into a place
тихонько.
awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. That it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it? We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
В смысле нет места в снаряжении? Куда? Мне их сейчас будет не хватать.
Beautiful.
О, пьем кофе-налочки.
The heart of Sambrek.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Tyler's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here. That's more like it.
Clive, look.
What is that?
Sid!
need a Ifrit. Come to me. I can't do this without you. Not again. Where are you?
Hold on.
Where the hell am I? I've been here before. You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive. Get out of my head! I don't answer to you. I'm leaving, one way or another. Stay down! What else can he do? Stay down!
Whoa. Перемахнулась.
That power isn't yours. But this is mine.
Ну, погнали.
I remember now. I have fire. I am it. Freeze!
Куда? Ты что творишь? Да иди ты в очко. Блядь, мы никуда не денемся. Шо? В смысле? Больнучишь. Да ну, бля. У меня какая-то атака, бля, хер как не побежишь. У него когда становится мало хп, он вообще дуреет, блин. А сразу не мог кастануть этот шарик? Ты все тут. Ничего, будете скоро жалеть, что меня тут нет. Будете скучать, мне не пишите. Ага.
Enjoy your nap?
You're wounded.
This? It's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here? No, you won't.
А я не должна была поглотить его?
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... Think again.
Мегатрон какой-то.
Sid.
One left.
Ну это, понимаете, прикол всех курящих людей. В конце хотя бы одну сигареточку да всосать.
Try not to talk.
Clive, for so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
Don't do this!
The rest is in your hands. The Crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
Да шо ж вы рыдаете-то все?
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew.
Ля, мало это прокачался. Нормально.
I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, Fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone.
Нихера себе.
This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am? Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
Финал? А, ну очень похоже на то.
We've got to go!
Not without this!
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
That won't be necessary.
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, harmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
It's good to see you, Sid. What have we learned? The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way. Kuka's private guard. It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Нет, это не финал финалки.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Ну ты же в курсе, что их еще несколько частей, и я надеюсь, что я успею их потрогать.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Сколько? Ну, из 16 мы играли. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять. 5-6 играли. То есть 10. РДР? Хоть один стрим? Ну, после финалки можно.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw.
Я твою мать еще 10 финалов. Не, ну я все на стрим не буду щупать.
Come on. Son
Ну вот это и последнее, да.
Safe.
Ладно, это последнее, я понял. Сила грома.
Sid dies here!
А как стрелять? Вы не сказали, как стрелять. Ага, все поняла. Ну, кстати, сила грома поприкольнее будет, чем Гаруда.
Titan sends his regards.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
Кисюн.
They brought a pet.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
РДР сразу после финалки, да? Ну да.
with this.
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
Oh. Що, у Харі було там света нема, чи що?
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free to choose our own path, I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds. Home, sweet home. Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Welcome back, Sid.
Finish with that long, so...
Look, it's Sid.
Staying on this time?
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Нектар.
All operations are suspended until further notice.
Yes, Captain. I'll let the others know.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of
Ой,
Waloed,
здравствуйте, Велпикс.
and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I
А вы
wonder,
что не спите?
when
Вы
the
что,
last
только с
drop of blood
работки?
is spilled?
Или только вот это вот жизни после работки можете вдохнуть в такое время?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, Dark clouds are wont to gather over the
Что,
dominion.
серьезно? Только сработает?
Yet, in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me, and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
Так жарко, что даже сейчас не особо вздыхается. Бля, верю, у нас такая же херня. А зверь говорит ему по приколу. Такая погодка. Ой, ну да чё ж красивая игра, я не могу. О. О. Не, этот мне нравится больше. Ну, красавчик же. С какой стороны не посмотреть? Я все же люблю плюс 20, отсутствие комаров, а не вот это вот все. А вот год назад, пока не работал в холоде, любил зиму. Не, мне вот май был хорошо. Языка пламени нема.
No scratches, right? Anything else? What do you need? Back to work then.
По итогу спаси день игнора, и она сносит херам всю переписку. А, вот тогда, когда она тебе написала, что давай мириться, люблю, не могу, ты ее проигнорировал, и она все удалила? Что я могу сказать? Стабильная психика у женщины.
And what can I do for you? You got out else?
Что я ей продала? Подожди. Все правильно.
Is that all? Is it business or pleasure? You got out else?
Или что-то все-таки продала?
again. Oh, don't.
Ладно.
I'm not much
Продала и
bothered either
продала.
way.
Чё париться-то? А из-за чего хоть ссориться-то начали?
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you.
Пора уже до утра в компе посидеть, надо режим 12 часов вперед прокрутить, чтобы в субботу в ночь нормально выйти на работу. Господи, зачем? Зачем вы так себя мучаете?
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books.
Как у вас так получается сдвигать график, что вы ночами не спите потом?
But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
Две ночные, а я согласился. Ну тогда да. Я просто забыла, что у тебя... А, подожди. А зачем вам в ночь работать? Ваш строительный магазин.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Not back a blink and you're already off
Бля,
solving
така
everyone's
рижуля.
problems.
Велпікс,
It
тут
looks good,
рижуля.
Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otter stole us. All right.
Ночной выкладки, а у нас
And then
ночная
you get some
сборка.
rest.
Это все должно происходить днем. Ну я ж Сьен. Йен в этом мире нет, можно себе позволить. Она не узнает. А что это такое? Сколько кристалла пронзен. Это мы с Сидом. А больше ничего и нет. Ой, скажите покемону, что кажется здесь еще на 10 часов игры. судя по стене. Ой, шава.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Республиканская армия идет на Твинсайд, где обосновались имперцы. Солдаты скал, призванные на фронт. Явно что-то назревает. Расскажу подробнее по возвращении Гав.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
Ночью, в принципе. Всех денег не заработаешь.
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Собака на заднем плане.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far worse
Спать
than
ушел
any
или
could have
без
imagined.
света сидит? А я не знаю, я его с 8 часов и еще даже, наверное, раньше не видела. Может, не было света, а потом он решил восстанавливать режим и пошел раньше спать.
The world world marches ever closer to its end
Ну, в
and
общем,
he
сегодня я
will
его не
chase
видела.
shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Вы знаете что? 11:30. Мне завтра раненько вставать. А надо еще дела поделать. Пинг. Пинг. Ну, в принципе, тогда без рейдика, раз все равно некого вести на рейдик, то будете без рейдика. Всё. Завтра выспаться там бодрячком, завтра быть, обняв, приподняв, и я вас тоже. Все. Бабасики, колбасики.